season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Keep playing hard. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Rip left, rip left. Kill, kill, kill. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam, slam, slam.
On three. Motion, motion, motion.
Alert.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Brady. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Brady gives to Michel. And he's got this down to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check.
On the ground, this is Michel. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Good work, boys.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Watch the whip.
Desmond King on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Check.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Right here.
Check three. Get him.
On the toss, here's Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Check Mike.
60 Pittsburgh.
Mike, 39.
Let's go, D.
49. Check 49.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Ready, set.
Mike, 39.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Look, squeeze. Yo, faster. Ready?
On 3rd down, Jones. He's got his tight end fan. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's our field. It's our field.
Recon, 132 fighter. On the ball.
Lucky.
Hit it.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Ready.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Check.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check Mike, 39. Check Mike, 30.
Operating from the gun, Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Go.
Banjo.
Buzz. Big grip.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Rivers, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Dorsett on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm here all day. Check 3.
Watch the safety creep.
Safe.
Hey, go 66.
On the ground, Michelle. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Wait, that
50. I got you. I got you.
go bandit.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Finish, boy. Finish strong.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, Foxtrot.
Check 50. Check.
Gone. Now.
Throwing Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So following the run by Gordon, here's first and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Ready?
Mike 39. Check, Mike 39.
You can't block me. You can't block.
Quickstone, Travis.
Slam.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
I'm coming after you.
Out, 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 out. Hey, Alpha.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Go out.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
This is Mostert. Space to maneuver at the 40. Dashing through the snow. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. 39.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Run.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Johnson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Gordon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They run it here with Gordon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Chris Warren, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the 2nd half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Back. Hey, Alabama.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Mike, check, 59. Bring it.
59's Mike, 59's Mike.
Ozzy!
59.
Ozzy!
All day, baby, all day, baby.
Mike's 59. Mike's 50. Move. Let's go.
Hey!
Shotgun now for Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now Austin. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now Gordon. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jones, off play action. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And it's Michel once again. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Regular.
Now Mostert.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
He's checking. Crash. Mike's 5'9", Mike.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Wait, that's
57. Exit.
Check. Fresno.
Ship.
80 weapon. Wait till the end.
Again, it's Michel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On the ground is Michel.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sonny Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
11 yards there, 1st down. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Lay down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, watch the slant.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Go.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
Hey.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Ready?
Hey, wahoo. Now.
Mike 39.
On
check
4th
Mike
down,
39.
Jones.
Come on, let's go.
Now this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Keep doing it. Touchdown, baby.
Sony Michel, 53 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
His kick is no good.
But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Boom!
Check Mike 39. I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's get the ball.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, check
Boxing.
39.
Deep.
First thrown out for the backup Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
I'm going to hit you.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Jones. Throwing on fourth down. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, check Mike 57. 57. All day, baby, all day. 72.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 20. 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It's certainly.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Tape on Austin.
Go, let's go!
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Come off the ball hard.
Kill, 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 kill.
Hit it.
On first down, it's Gordon, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Go. Big River.
To throw on third down, Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 23. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 66 yards for him on the ground.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wait, that's 26, Mike.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Jam him, jam him, jam.
Check 37.
Greystone travel.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yards to go.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Here's Brady. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chargers take over.
Let's go,
first
fellas.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Let's go. 60 yards.
Check Mike 39.
Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go.
check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
They'll run it with Johnson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the punt team is out there. It's not 4th down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another